I think this is okay. I think this is good. Well, hello. It's been a while. And yeah, sorry, I've just been busy. And, with life as usual. I hope you notice something different because this is so cool. This is my first ever real camera. I finally look like a legit YouTuber, not using my iPhone anymore. And there's fancy autofocus too. Okay. Got my audio. Wow. This is something I've dreamed about for years. Ever since I was a little kid. But I'm working now. so I guess that's good. But I really wanted to just talk about something that's been on my mind lately, and something that I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and hopefully this is something that will resonate with a lot of people because I'm going through it, so there's probably someone else that's going through it as well. As you all know, there is a pandemic. There is still currently a pandemic. And right now, there are a lot of Gen Z workers, fresh out of college like myself, and we were basically introduced to a workplace that is so brand new, something that no one really kind of ever even expected. And we just kind of came and just went with the flow. I wouldn't say you would call us desperate, kind of, maybe, sure. But right now, the feelings I'm feeling, trying my hardest to really dissect everything that's going on right now, and hopefully, me talking about it will just make me feel better, because that's what I normally do to relieve myself of these thoughts. But it's been 9 months since I've graduated. I think it's been 9 months, and something that's really been on my mind is the fact that I basically came and moved out here. I have the privilege of being able to have a job, and I'm super blessed. Explore a brand new place, albeit it was during a pandemic, and it was I've done all that I can. I've adjusted the way I traveled and saw places. I went to a lot more nature places. I was more alone, did a lot of solo trips by myself, and tried to, make my stay here worth it. I'm originally, as you all know, from Southern California. But I realize people are in certain places because they're here for a reason, and whether that be for family, for friends, or work. And I feel I moved out here, of course, for work, but the more I am in, I have the opportunity to explore a brand new area, and it sounds at the time an amazing new chapter of my life. But I didn't realize this is how it's going to be. I'm not sure if this is what all postgrads go through, but I'm taking a look at my career, and I'm realizing, is it all worth it? What is it all for? Because I've realized, especially as an extrovert myself, I've always been surrounded and had a close-knit group of friends within all my stages of life. And right now, I realize I'm in an area where, yes, I have friends, one or two. Granted, I wasn't able to see a lot of the friends, maybe a handful, let's say. Great quality people. I really do love them. But I haven't had a support group in a while. I'm not saying I need a lot of friends, but I haven't had that in a while. And I think that just hit me, because it was that support group, or those support groups throughout my stages of life, that has always gotten me through whatever I needed to go through. And granted, yes, they are still there, just a text message away. Now things are getting better, which is good to see, but I haven't been able to just have a group of people I could just confide with in person in a while. And maybe that's just something I after just living yes, I live with housemates, but I have not been, or to me, I feel I'm still living alone, and I can go days on days throughout my 9 to 5 without talking to someone, and I end up feeling very lonely, I think. And that does something to a person like myself, which I feel is very uncharacteristic. I went back to Southern California and I had an amazing time. I got to reconnect with so many of my old friends. I got to see my family, and I realized because I tried to build my network here during college, I really had such an amazing support group a group of people that I could and individuals that I've been able to just befriend. But I realized now that everyone has graduated, everyone is in different stages of life, I no longer have that. And I have been left to feel like I am back to square one, especially in a brand new city. And at times I always wonder, like, was it all worth it? Was it worth going to see all these new places? Yes, I'm again incredibly blessed, but is it worth seeing the world if not with the people you cherish and love? That sounds like something Vision would say, honestly. But yeah, those are like the thoughts that are running through my head in that sense. This is where I realize, the friends that I still had, the community that I still had back in Southern California, they just mean a lot. These lifelong friends, they continue to still be there, and that support group is still there. Over here, I just feel like, yes, I have all these groups of friends, but they're all dispersed. They're no longer physically present compared to, home, because home, they were always home. Yeah. So I guess that just begs the question, like, why not make new friends? And like, how I haven't felt like this since freshman year of college, when I was back at a brand new area. And what did I do to remedy that? I joined clubs, or I joined, found a community. But I feel like, how can you do that now in a pandemic? You can't. It's kind of hard unless it's online. This is just another hump that I'm probably gonna have to go through. And it won't be forever, but I think, like, the more I dissect it, like, as I'm traversing the life of a 20-something, I realize that what we do is we go back and we realize the stuff that we used to do, because sometimes we may forget it. Do I plan to join a community? Probably. Do I know what it is? No. But whatever that may be, I think that is hopefully next step I should take. Whoa. I don't even know what this was. I'm so sorry. But I think I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm back at the point where when you have no one to talk to, you can just talk to the internet, talk to the camera, because they're always willing. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I really don't know what this was again, but hopefully you enjoyed my ramble. All right.